Hey, what's up? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to make a quick video over this whole Lil Boosie interview that he did with Vlad TV. Now, during this interview, he basically was asked a question about how he felt about the homosexual representation that was currently being displayed on television. He answered by saying that they're forcing everyone to be gay. They want everyone to be gay. You have kids watching these television shows, cartoons. Their minds have not even been developed yet. He also mentioned that if his own son was gay, he would slap his son back straight, and that he does not have an issue with gay people. He knows gay people, blah, 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 bullshit. Now, let me just say something first of all. You can't force anyone to be gay. You know how many motherfuckers out here that's fine as hell that I've been trying to sleep with? And they don't want what I got, because I got an Audi and not an innie. That's the first thing. So I want this myth to stop, where people think that, oh, you can force somebody to be gay. You know how many niggas, you know how many man hands I done shook before, hoping I could give them this gay disease, turn them gay, and it don't work. It don't work. It ain't never worked. If you gay, you gay. If you straight, you straight. And that's just what it comes down to. So when you hear these people like Lil Scrappy and Waka Flocka and Lil Boosie, they make these disrespectful comments towards the LGBT community, we really can't take it too seriously, first of all, because when you have somebody like Lil Scrappy who says shit like "beautiful" and music, girl, you shouldn't even take what he says to heart. He can't even pronounce simple words like music and beautiful. When you have someone like Waka Flocka who cheats on his wife with every slut monkey who props her legs open, you can't take him seriously either. And then you have someone who like Lil Boosie, who's in and out of jail, who is so offended by the gay stuff that's on television, but he's not offended by the fact that he is the person that his kids, his son, has to look up to. A man who is in and out of jail. I guarantee you that Lil Boosie, you've seen more gay shit happen in jail than you've seen on television. And that's just what it comes down to. So don't even try to pull it. I'm not saying that you're gay. I'm just saying that for you to act like, oh, you just got out of jail and all of a sudden all this gay stuff was just in your face is bullshit. Now, I will tap into this, though. You know, they say that when a man is in jail anytime over 2 years, that there is more likely of a chance for them to participate in homosexual activities. Now, they say Lil Boosie, you was in jail for 5 or 6 years. Now, I don't know if that meant you were a participant in these homosexual activities, but I'm just saying that they said that anytime after 2 years, a man is more likely to participate in homosexual activities. Okay. Another thing I want to address is, you're so concerned about gays being on television, but when you were growing up and you were watching these shows like In Living Color and Martin, and even though I know you probably were not 5, 6, and 7, but you probably were a teenager, I'm assuming. When you were watching these shows like Martin and In Living Color, and they had these men on their dress as women, and they had these men on In Living Color saying 2 snaps in a circle, did that force you to be gay? Did that turn you out to be gay? Did you stop being straight? Were you forced to be gay because you saw these homosexual people or these men dressed as women on television? You know, this is no different when white people say, oh, there are too many black people on television. I remember about a year or so ago, a white writer wrote an article basically saying that there were too many black people on television that was taking from roles from white people. I think it was because Taraji P. Henson and Kerry Washington and Viola Davis were just now becoming leading ladies, and he basically was offended. That's no different. You're no different from them. You're the new white person. That's what the fuck you are. Anyone who thinks like Lil Boosie, you're just like a white person. Y'all see 1 or 2 gays on television and all of a sudden, oh my God, it's too many gays on television. It's too many gays on television. If you want to know the fucking truth, there's really not enough. There hasn't been enough. Gays have been on television since the beginning of time. They may not have been as open. They may not have been as free. They may not have been as flamboyant as some gays that you may see on television are, but they've been there. And for people to act like this just started happening yesterday is bullshit. Another thing that offends me is Lil Boosie, don't insult my intelligence by saying something like, oh, you don't have a problem with gays, you know gay people. Lil Boosie, you don't know gay people. The only gays you probably know are those queens that were probably ironing your clothes and sucking your penis when you were in goddamn prison. Because you can't know gays and say offensive shit like, oh, I don't have a problem with gays, but if my son was gay, I'd slap his ass back straight. Let me break it down to y'all black people who don't seem to understand what the fuck I'm trying to say. When you think like Lil Boosie or when you say shit like that, that's on the same level as a white person saying, a white man saying, telling his daughter, don't you bring no black boy to this house or I'm going to blow his brains out. And then turn around and do a 180 and say, oh, but I don't have a problem with black people. I'm not racist. I love black people. I know black people. I don't have an issue with black people. Yes, the fuck you really do. Yes, you do. Lil Boosie, you don't like gay people. I would rather you be a real ass nigga like y'all say y'all are. I'm a real ass nigga. I'm real. Well, be real. Just say something like, oh, you know what? I don't really deal with gay people like that. I don't really know gay people like that. I'm not around them. I don't understand it, so I really can't comment on it. I wasn't raised around that. Something. I would respect you more for saying something like that than trying to feed me bullshit and say, oh, you don't have a problem with gays, when clearly you really do. I can guarantee you, if someone walked up to you tomorrow and tried to shake your hand and he had on pumps and a purse and a face full of makeup, I guarantee you, he told you he was your biggest fan, I guarantee you, you will probably turn him down for a photograph. I can guarantee it. You have an issue with gay people, and that's your business. I have an issue with dumbass bitches. I have an issue with dumbass fools. I have an issue with people who cheat on their wives. I have an issue with trifling ass niggas. I have an issue with people who constantly have kids out of wedlock. I have an issue with people who put their livelihood into a man. I have an issue with a lot of people, a lot of things, and I was saying, but I'm not gonna try to sweep it under the rug like I don't and say something else and knowing I really mean something else. Like, that's not how I operate. And another issue I wanted to bring up too is people who think like Lil Boosie. You're the reason why this DL phenomenon, or whatever you want to call it, is so high. You're the reason why people are scared to come out of the closet. Let me give you an example. Lil Boosie, let's say your son is gay. He's now not more than likely going to come out to you, because you already basically said you're going to slap the shit out of him if he does come out and say that he's a punk. So what's going to happen is he's going to keep that shit inside. He's going to go off, live his life. He's going to live a fraudulent life. He's going to be involved with multiple women because he's trying to suppress his feelings for a man. So he's dealing with these women. He's going to get married to a woman. That urge of dealing with a man is going to eventually eat him alive. He's going to start sleeping with a man. He's going to find out, oh my God, I really do like sleeping with men. He's going to probably become a whore. He's probably going to become an unsafe whore. He's probably going to sleep around so much that he's probably going to contract some disease and bring that shit back to his wife. This is a problem that I have with people. You sit here and y'all pretend that y'all try to play the victim on you don't understand why men, excuse me. Ooh. You try to play the victim on why you don't understand why men just don't come out the closet. Why men just don't come out the closet. They don't come out the closet because when you have parents like Lil Boosie who say they're going to slap the shit out their kids, why the fuck would they come out the closet? When you have people who are constantly saying, oh, gays are child molesters and gays ain't shit. Y'all basically say we ain't shit. So if we going to be child molesters and we ain't shit and we going to get our ass beat by our loved ones, then why the fuck would we come out the closet to you? Why the fuck would we say we're gay? You just told us we ain't nothing. We ain't shit and we ain't gonna be shit. But then you want to turn around and try to act like, oh, I don't understand why these men just don't come out the closet. Baby, because you're the problem. You're the issue, and you're going to continue to be the issue until you let people live their life the way they are supposed to. When you let people live their truth, I swear to God, the world will be a better place. But as long as we have people who think like Lil Boosie and Waka Flocka and Lil Scrappy and everybody and all of y'all other girls and boys out there, then this shit is going to continue to be an issue. Oh, and another thing too I want to address before I go. Y'all sit here and y'all swear up and down that gay stuff is the worst. For anybody who's gay who is watching this, baby, ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Let me tell you, I struggled with that for a very long time. It is what it is, baby. If you like men, you like men. If you like women, you like women. What you don't want to be is what half of these motherfuckers out here are. You don't want to be a felon. You don't want to be a murderer. You don't want to be a rapist. You don't want to be a child molester. You don't want to be a drug dealer. Selling drugs to everybody in your neighborhood. Selling drugs to someone's mother, someone's father, someone's cousin, someone's aunt, someone's uncle, someone's niece, someone's nephew. That's what you don't want to be. Being gay is not near that type of shit. So anybody who's gay out there who's struggling with that shit, fuck them hoes, live your life, baby, mind your business, get your life together, fuck these hoes. And that's just what it comes down to. And anybody who's struggling with people who have parents like Lil Boosie, baby, all I can tell you is this. The best thing to do is to keep your mouth shut until you graduate from high school. When you graduate from high school, you need to make sure that whenever or if ever you decide to come out to your people, that you are financially secure to take care of yourself. Because there's a possibility that if you tell your parents and you are financially dependent on them, they could easily cut you off. That's one thing I never had to deal with, thank God. But I also put in my head that if I was going to come out, I knew I had to make sure that I could take care of myself. I had to make sure that I had other people, if I did get in a bind, that I had other people that I could lean on that could help me out. But most importantly, I had to know that I had to be able to take care of myself. Because if I told my people that I was gay, or if they found out that I was gay and they cut me off, I couldn't call and ask them for $50. I couldn't call and ask them for $150. I couldn't say, oh, I'm coming home this weekend, I need to wash my clothes. At that point, if they cut me off, I was on my own. And I had put that in my head that if they found that out, then I would be completely fine. I know I'm kind of getting off subject a little bit. But I think that's all I really had to say. In conclusion, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Y'all will let y'all kids watch Baby Boy 14 times on BET every time it comes on. Y'all will let them watch rape scenes and people get their heads blown out and people calling women bitches and hoes and people getting, their heads shot at, just whatever, all types of shit. But as soon as you see two men kissing on TV, oh, it's an issue. Oh, y'all will go to court. Oh, y'all will go to court and defend your son for raping a girl. Oh, you'll go to court and defend your trifling ass daughter for leaving her children in the house while she goes to the club and the AC was off. Ain't no food in the house. Now CPS done got involved. Oh, you'll defend your trifling ass son for robbing a bank. Oh, you'll defend your goddamn son for molesting a child at the church house. But let your child be gay. Child, the world is coming to an end. Y'all hoes are so fake and so phony, and y'all need to get y'all shit together. That's what it comes down to. And I think that's babe, I'm about to go to the club. My hair look a mess, so I gotta go in here and wet this hair of mine and put some moisturizer in it, cause I'm about to thot and bop tonight in these streets. Sure, my hair look a mess. Look, it's kind of growing. It's kind of growing a little bit. I'm kind of thinning at the top a little bit, but that's all right. We're going to get that together real fast. All right, y'all, I got to go. So, in conclusion, let me go real fast. Lil Scrappy, Waka Flocka, Lil Boosie, any of these people who don't agree with the gay lifestyle or however you want to word it, they don't have to. They really don't have to. They can use their platform for whatever they want to use their platform for. But at the end of the day, and just as much as they can say what the fuck they want to say, we can say what the fuck we want to say back to.